So, hi everyone. A very, very good morning. Good morning to one and all. I hope you're doing well.
Yes, a very good morning to all our dear students, and I hope everybody so far has a good morning. Yes.
Yes. And just quickly let us know in the chat box, in the comment box, if you're able to hear us and see us very fast. And I know some of you are saying, sir, थक गए हैं, कोई कह रहा है चार्ज हो गए हैं, कोई कह रहा है गाड़ी आगे बढ़ गई है, कोई कह रहा है पीछे रह गई है. I'll tell you my goal for today. My goal for today is I'll tell you something which is very magical and something which I truly believe in. Surat Kohli is saying, "Sir, मेरा नाम बोलो," and Anshita Jain, Jansi, Soumya, Dr. MS. So good to see you every day in the morning with us. So
Absolutely.
what I'm here today is with a magical thought. How many of you feel that you're stuck in life? How many of you feel that you're stuck in your scores, in your exam preparation, in your whatever you're doing? You feel कि साला अटक गए हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है जिंदगी आगे नहीं बढ़ रही, लग रहा है कि नहीं? How many of you feel that we are stuck in our GT scores, we are stuck in our NEET PG prep? कितने कितने बोल रहे हैं बताओ? Hmm? I can see, a lot of you saying the hand raise thing and all. Hmm? So the magical thing that I want you to know today is this is how it happens in real life. What is happening in real life is it feels that my curve in life is becoming flat. It is not showing that vertical peak that I want. Although I am making tiny improvements, sir, I'm doing GT, sir, I'm doing DQP, I'm doing DVT, LRR, I'm studying every day, I'm working hard. Although I'm doing tiny improvements, I am better than what I was yesterday, but my results are not showing. And I wanted to introduce to you a concept called as tipping point. Tipping point means, and I'm sure being doctors, all of you will understand, many times you have an infection spreading in the community. Maybe a lot of people are getting down with the viral fever, viral, and after the spread reaches the tipping points, it become a epidemic. And suddenly this flat curve becomes a suddenly it becomes a vertical rise. That is called as the tipping point. That tipping point happens when you hit the like if you remember from the COVID pandemic, you will remember there were some like super spreader events, or you need a one event which will convert your flat horizontal graph to a vertical graph. You suddenly have a tipping point, and that one thing is the key to success. Everybody will talk about hard work and a lot of things that you're doing, but I am today telling you that one thing that is key to your success is that one unlocking that you will do, one unlocking which will change your life. That could be maybe I'll tell you many examples of children that we have affected or we have helped through our transform session. A boy came to me who was attempting less questions in the INICET. We told him to go aggressive. Just one change. He got a top 10 rank in the INICET paper.
Yes.
Sometimes you're just one single change away from the tipping point. I am telling you today, it is not about anything else. It's about introspection. It's about introspection. एक point चाहिए, उसके बाद जिंदगी बदल जाएगी.
So yes, I think absolutely what Dr. Sameer has said is it's only you or me who can tell where are we lacking, right? We need an insight into it, and it's very very essential. Before you actually start working on it, you need to identify it, right? So I want everyone. Can you do this little homework that I'm going to give you? Everyone on a piece of paper, right? One thing that you feel that you could have done or should have done, right? For example, you haven't covered mission INICET so far, so maybe write that down. Second, maybe you have left some subjects thinking ye to aate hi nahi hai, write that down. But you need to introspect, and you will not write 10 points. I don't want a paragraph writing. I just want you to write one single point which you think you could have done, should have done. There is still time, right? Where you feel you've been shying away from it. Maybe it was appearing for tests, okay? Maybe it was your daily MCQ practice. Is everyone going to do that one thing? Yes, it could very well be your sleep cycle as well. Maybe that is what is hitting you hard, right? So, everyone, is that a promise? Can you all do that? Please. And you can share it on my Telegram group today. I will try and give personal notes, audio notes to everyone. Dr. Sumer will also do that. You can put it in the DAMS Delhi official Telegram channel. We want one blank sheet and we want you to write one thing that you feel you could, should have done because there is still time and we can buck up, right?
And usually, I'll again, tell you today that usually when we ask you these questions, many people will give us answers like, "Sir, maybe I'm going too slow. Maybe I'm making too many silly mistakes." We understand that, but it needs to get more granular than that. You have to be brutally honest with yourself. It is not like you're being slow. It is not like you're, doing silly mistakes. It could be that you've not studied that subject properly.
Yes, yes.
It could be that you might not have ever done the short subject, so you might not have ever done a good session on medicine. It could be that granular thing that you are avoiding. The second part of the magical
Believe
thinking that I
me,
wanted to tell you is कि वो टिपिंग पॉइंट आएगा कैसे, ये आपको पहले पता है. It's hidden deep in your brain, with covered by the layers of insecurities and the storytelling that you keep telling, confabulations that you keep telling yourself. But you know it. You know the key to unlocking. I want you to comment granularly one thing that you know but you're not doing will change your fate for your NEET PG exam.
also, sometimes you write it and then you give your answer or your explanation or, your why are you not doing it. I would say that is actually, your defense mechanism. We will find out a way of doing it. First, identify what you have to do, right? You have time. Everybody has 24 hours in their day. And believe me, we all are able to do anything that we really want to do. Okay. Something that we know affects us, our life, our growth, right? Maybe our relationships, whatever it is. So, अगर हम सच में वो करना चाहेंगे, we will do it. We'll find out a way. We'll carve our path towards it. But we need to
Like,
identify.
for example, I see one bacha saying, "Sir, I seem to be doing multiple things at the same time and I'm not doing anything in the end."
Yeah.
Usually, if I put it in the blunt language of PG entrance, probably you have downloaded multiple apps in your phone and you're playing them like
Or
Netflix.
multiple PDFs, maybe.
And you're playing them like Netflix. Netflix, ever since Netflix was started as a source of entertainment, 80% of the time goes scrolling the videos to find what to watch, and 20% you actually watch something, and then you put a lot of time into just going through the series without actually understanding, without making notes, without. So I feel that stick to one thing, stick to your plan, use your live rapid revision DVT. They will be the game changer. And also, I see one bacha is saying, "Sir, I think I need to stop taking long breaks."
Yeah.
है ना? ये जरूरी है. अच्छा है, आपको पता है. सो अभी करके देखते हैं. अभी क्या करना है, आपने अलार्म लगाना है एंड यू नीड टू टेल कि बॉस अलार्म पे उठना ही उठना है, उठना ही उठना है. अंशिता, करना ही आपकी बात.
You will have to keep pushing yourself in life. You can't lay low because if we lay low, then it's really futile. You're not doing anything breakthrough and not for others, not even for your country. हम बहुत बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं. ठीक है, पहले मुझे ये बताओ, everything has to start from self. Okay, are you disciplined for your own self? फिर हम
जैसे
बात
एक
करेंगे
बच्ची
हम
एक
औरों के
बच्ची
लिए
कह
क्या
रही है
कर
कि
सकते
सर मैं डीवीटी नहीं खत्म कर पा रही हूँ. यशवी, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, बेटा 7 दिन में टीचर्स ने डिलीवर कर दिया था, तो तू क्यों नहीं खत्म कर पा रही है? वाई? सो प्लीज पुश हार्डर ऑन इट. ये करना ही पड़ेगा. ये मत बोल कि मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. टाइम तो है बेटा, टाइम
हैं.
है,
And what
करना पड़ेगा. And it will be the game changer for you. So this is what we wanted to talk about today. There, you are just one step away from the magic. One step.
एब्सोल्युटली यशवी, यू नीड टू रीएनालाइज. देखो आपने लिखा कि मैं मिशन कैसे करूं, मेरा डीबीटी नहीं हो रहा, मगर अभी तो आईएनआईसीटी आ रहा है ना. सो मिशन आईएनआईसीटी इज मोर फोकस्ड, इट इज मोर टुवर्ड्स आईएनआईसीटी. तो वो तो कर ले. कम से कम यू विल बी एबल टू गो थ्रू ऑल 19 सब्जेक्ट्स. ठीक है, और साथ साथ डीबीटी करते रहेंगे. यू हैव टू कीप टेलिंग योरसेल्फ दैट दिस इज द नीड ऑफ द आवर, right? And when you start identifying it, when you start accepting it, right, you will make time for it. The problem is acceptance. Please keep your defense mechanisms away for some time. We are not asking you any questions. You're not going to prove yourself to anyone right now. You are only and only doing it for your own self. ठीक है? So इसीलिए बी अकाउंटेबल टू योर ओन सेल्फ, बी स्ट्रिक्ट विद योर ओन सेल्फ. किसी को हमें डांटने की जरूरत नहीं पड़नी चाहिए, हम इतने बड़े हो गए हैं, राइट? सो वी शुड बी एबल टू टेल आवर सेल्फ दिस इज राइट, दिस इज नॉट the right way of doing it, maybe I can do it better this way, right? It's always about how you can get better, how you can improve. Okay.
We are more than a month away from your NEET PG exam. I mean, NEET PG is on 15th of June. We have, a month and maybe 3 days left. And it is a good enough time to solve this and, break from the shackles of my stuck GT score, break from the shell that I have created. वो shell कैसे बनी होती है मैं बताना चाहता हूँ. You become a prisoner of what you've done in the past. Sometimes what happens is many times you are you select something which is not working out for you. You need to change the resource, you need to do this, or you need to give a grand test rather than doing a custom module. You need to give a grand test. There could be multiple shells that you might have created for you, and when you ask us that, sir, mera score क्यों stuck है, the answer is break the shell. Think open mindedly, and there is enough time to change the game. हो सकता है कि उस सब्जेक्ट तेरी वीक हो सकता है कि कोई अभी सब्जेक्ट टेस्ट या क्लास टेस्ट पूरे नहीं किए हो सकता है ग्रैंड टेस्ट अवॉइड कर रहा हो सकता है रिवाइज ना किया हो सकता है पेपर वाले दिन पे स्टेमिना ना हो तो 100 क्वेश्चन के बाद थक जाता हो, 200 के तक वैल्यू नहीं ला पा रहा. हो सकता है आज तक अभी सीबीटी ना दिया हो, एग्जाम एनवायरनमेंट में जाके ना दिया हो. सो यू नीड टू फाइंड दोस टाइनी जोन्स, किल इट. अभी मैं एक ही प्रॉमिस चाहता हूं आप लोगों से, एंड आई वांट यू टू टाइप इन द कमेंट बॉक्स, आई विल लीव नो स्टोन अनटर्न्ड इन द फाइनल 30 days. नो स्टोन्स अनटर्न्ड. अब नहीं छोड़ना ना, अब वो छोड़ना, उन सब में से एक वो हीरा है. मतलब इन ऑल दोस stones there is one is the diamond which will be your tipping point and you will see a vertical rise. ऐसा लगेगा जादू हो गया. लोग बोलेंगे यार ये लड़का 120 करेक्ट करने वाला नीट के अंदर 150 कैसे कर गया. That tipping point would happen once you find the diamond.
Okay, there are lots of queries today. I don't know, so maybe I'll answer some. So somebody had written that Neeta is saying that she has not done DVT so far. So should she be doing it? Absolutely yes, Neeta. You still have significant time for NEET PG, and you will realize when you do DVT. Why do we call it as the best revision resource? A lot of times people are going to give you things which are either too less, they're too superficial because they want to give you a feel ki "Arey, ye to jaldi ho gaya." But the idea is not finishing it only. The idea is that you land up in a place where you have the control to select the branch of your choice in the college of your choice, right? So you will realize that DVT is nothing new. We are not going to teach you history, geography. It is going to be your 19 subjects. It is going to be the key points of your 19 things, and it is going to be in the format which is reflex, which is active recall, so that your recall rate improves. Okay.
Now, if you're finding yourself stuck in a shell and you find कि बॉस मेरा स्कोर नहीं बढ़ रहा and you know कि तू डीवीटी नहीं कर रही, तेरे को पता भी है कि यार ये 30 टीचर ने बनाया है, ये तेरे को सीनियर ने भी बताया होगा. आई एम श्योर लॉट ऑफ पीपल अहेड ऑफ यू इन योर कॉलेज वुड हैव टोल्ड यू कि यार डीवीटी तो करना ही करना है. यू आर अवॉइडिंग इट. ब्रेक दिस शेल. ब्रेक दिस शेल.
देवांशी बेटा जीटी तो देने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है? बिकॉज जब भी आप क्लास टेस्ट या SWTs कर रहे हो या ट्रांसफॉर्म टेस्ट कर रहे हो, द थिंग इज दैट दे आर फ्रॉम वन पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट, राइट? यू हैव टू लर्न द आर्ट ऑफ स्विचिंग योर ब्रेन ऑल्सो ना. अगर एक क्वेश्चन फिजियो का किया है तो अगला बायोकेम का भी तो याद आना चाहिए, ठीक है? सो जीटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. It is mixed bag. You should give a GT, Devanshi, along with other tests. You give yourself variety. जो सब्जेक्ट्स आपके वीक हैं उनमें आप बाकी टेस्ट भी जरूर करो, बट you have to anchor to GTs, keep making a wrong diary and then keep revising it. Okay.
And the only thing that I've learned in life is कि it seems impossible till the time it happens. हमेशा लगता है कि ये नहीं कर पाऊंगा. मैं आपके लिए बता रहा हूँ बच्चों, जो आप INICET में टॉप करने वाले हो, तुम ही हो बेटा जो मेरे साथ चैट में बैठे हो. मैं बता रहा हूँ, you will get a rank in INICET and then you will be like, wow, it was possible. मैं बता रहा हूँ, I have seen many children do it in the past. It seems impossible till the time you do it. And it all happens when you start working on that single critical thing that is holding you down, and you are avoiding that thing and you're doing everything else, but you're avoiding that single thing. You know it. Introspect, find it, magic will happen.
Okay, then somebody is saying कि मैं अभी TND अंशिता अभी TND शुरू करना सही रहेगा. Absolutely yes, Anshita. If you've done your subject once, you know, if you have to do it again, बहुत बार what students do is they are revising in the same format as they did their reading. उससे क्या होता है? I'll tell you. There would be certain points that you will focus on, and the certain other points will still be missed out. You will never realize what you have missed. So आपका जो level of कंटेंट नॉलेज है इट विल बी प्लेटू. अब उसको अगर इंप्रूव करना है यू हैव टू प्लान अ रिविजन इन अ डिफरेंट मोड, एंड टीएनडी इज एग्जैक्टली दैट मोड. व्हाट यू आर डूइंग देयर इज you are trying to remember your core content and concepts, and you're learning the application. You also learn the art of MCQ solving by how to rule out options, how to identify keywords, right, and how to do the time management. At this time, it's not about updates, but it is about are you able to apply the content you have or not? Okay.
And see, today we'll again give you the thought that we all know where we are weak at. It could be a subject, it could be two subjects, it could be revision, it could be my grand test ability, it could be my stamina of giving the paper, it could be my exam anxiety, it could be my lack of MCQ practice, it could be my selectivity in my MCQ practice के सर हर बार कस्टम टेस्ट बना के वही वाले कर रहा हूँ, PYQ कर रहा हूँ, अरे छोड़ना फिर कुछ और करते हैं ना, ग्रैंड टेस्ट देना. You understand? So we know our own mistakes, but we keep living in our own comfort zones and we keep complaining कि मैजिक नहीं हो रहा, और जिनके साथ हो रहा है हम उनको कह रहे हैं ये झूठ बोल रहे हैं, इनके साथ ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है कि कोई नॉट क्वालिफाइड से अगली बार टॉप 100 में आ जाए, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है, लेकिन हो तो रही है ना. यू कैन सी, अगर चल मेडिकल फील्ड छोड़ते हैं, तेरे आसपास देख कितने सारे लोग हैं जो एक स्मॉल टाउन से आके जोमेटो का फाउंडर बन के आज वो स्पोर्ट्स कार लेके जब बैंगलोर में निकल रहा है, तो कर तो रहे हैं ना लोग, कर तो रहे हैं. यू नीड टू नो दैट सिंगल थिंग दैट इज होल्डिंग यू बैक एंड यू हैव टू इंट्रोस्पेक्ट. मैं बोल रहा हूं, मैं पक्का बता रहा हूं, अगर आज तू ईमानदारी से अपने खुद के लिए लिख देगा ना क्या रोक रहा है तेरे को, वो सब ठीक हो जाएगा. ये ईमानदारी जो अपने खुद के प्रति चाहिए वो ही गेम चेंजर है.
Okay, somebody is asking अभी कितने घंटे पढ़ना चाहिए. मुझे लगता है even if I include significant breaks, 9 से 10 घंटे अभी close to the exam pedal दबाना चाहिए. ठीक है, and believe me, I have thought it in the mind and I have given you adequate thinking of okay, you would need breaks also, you will need a nap also, you will need rest also, right? So I think इतना push करना चाहिए close to the exam. मैं नहीं कहूँगी 16 घंटे पढ़ो because that leads to burnt out. I don't want any of my students to get burnout and then be not able to reproduce things in the exam. So अभी burnout नहीं होना है, but definitely you need to press the pedal.
Okay, so I'll take a query. अंशिता ने पूछा है कि सर 1 month डैम्स TND का सब्सक्रिप्शन अवेलेबल है. यस, अभी डैम्स TND भी, अल्टीमेट लाइव, B2B तीनों का 1 month सब्सक्रिप्शन अवेलेबल है शॉर्ट पीरियड के लिए. हमने उसको ओपन किया था बेस्ड ऑन द डेट्स ऑफ द एग्जाम. एक बच्चा बोल रहा है सर ग्रैंड टेस्ट एनालाइज करने में बहुत टाइम लगता है, हाउ टू डू इट फास्टर. यूज द वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस आफ्टर द जीटी. डैम्स के हर ग्रैंड टेस्ट के बाद में ना यू हैव अ वीडियो सॉल्यूशन, यूज द वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस फॉर योर मिस्टेक. एक बच्ची पूछ रही है सर डीवीटी या एलआरआर दोनों. आपने डैम्स लाइव रैपिड रिवीजन डीवीटी दोनों करने हैं क्योंकि अभी 1 महीने से ज्यादा है. अक्षिता, इफ यू आस्क मी द सेम क्वेश्चन इन द लास्ट वीक, देन आई विल टेल यू ओनली डीवीटी.
Yeah. Okay, Saima is saying, ma'am, I cannot differentiate mistakes from GT, how to follow the 3 column strategy. See, Saima, it is very important कि जब आपने कोई गलती करी है, you have to go and revisit, okay? And you have to find out कि वो गलती क्यों करी है. If it was something you knew but you couldn't apply, video solutions are excellent. They will tell you what were you missing, okay? लेकिन अगर आपको लगता है अरे आप you did not even know about 3 other options, then your content in that particular topic is weak. And for that you should go back to LRR. अगर LRR से भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा then go back to main notes. ठीक है. अगर आपकी गलती इसलिए हुई है कि oh God, I just forgot this value, then मैंने हमेशा बोला कि GT में जो value based questions आप गलत कर रहे हो उनको आप एक अलग कॉपी में लिख लो. Not every other value, because then there are so many values. You have to focus on ones which are likely to be asked in the exam and you are also not able to remember, right? So उन value based को अलग column में लिख लो और वहां से उसको अपने last week में revise करो, right?
एक बच्चे ने पूछा सर, आई सॉ दी पीवाईक्यू कब आप लाइव, अभी उसको दोबारा देखो कि पीडीएफ जो ऐप पे दिया हो वो देना, पीडीएफ देखना है बेटा, पीडीएफ।
Yes. Don't see the video again if you have already seen it once. Okay.
एक बच्चा बोल रहा, मयूर पूछ रहा सर एफएमजी एग्जाम के लिए कुछ टिप दे दो। एफएमजी एग्जाम की सबसे बड़ी टिप, जून में शुरू कर रहे हैं डैम्स का डीएफएक्स। डैम्स डीएफएक्स इज अ मंथ लॉन्ग प्रोग्राम where we cover every subject in a single day with a high yield information, and every year we manage massive strike rate, पूरा रिवाइज भी करेंगे, साथ में पीवाईक्यू भी करेंगे। ऐसा नहीं करेंगे 2-3 दिन में निपटा दिया, 2-3 दिन में कोई एफएमजी पास नहीं करा सकता, अब चाहे एक थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, लेकिन इस एक महीने में हम गेम चेंज करेंगे। सो डीएफएक्स इज दैट की दैट यू नीड फॉर एफएमजी एग्जाम।
Okay, then Netik is saying, ma'am, I'm not able to follow my schedule that I have mailed. Then Netik probably, या तो वो बहुत non-doable targets है, yes, or they are not well-defined targets and they overlap. These two things overlap. So Netik, I would want you to make a target like, what am I going to do in next 2 hours instead of saying what am I going to do in the whole day. So you will make it more realistic that way. Try it out that way and then get back to us. Okay.
Okay, एक बच्चा पूछ रहा है कि सर हाउ डू आई स्टार्ट स्टडिंग फ्रॉम प्री फाइनल ईयर। बेटा मेडिको, आई डिड अ सेपरेट वीडियो फॉर हाउ टू डू इट इन फाइनल ईयर। इट इज देयर इन द ट्रांसफॉर्म सीरीज, इफ यू स्क्रॉल बैक इन दिस प्लेलिस्ट, एंड आई एम श्योर आपने अब तक इस प्लेलिस्ट को या इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब बटन जरूर दबाना है, नोटिफिकेशन जरूर दबाने, बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ टाइम स्टूडेंट्स कम एंड से कि सर मुझे पता ही नहीं चला आप मॉर्निंग में लाइव आ गए। मैं तो रोज कर रहा हूँ, आज 40वां दिन है लगातार लाइव का। अगर आपको अभी भी पता नहीं है तो प्लीज पुट ऑन दी सब्सक्राइब बटन पे क्लिक करेंगे, बेल आइकॉन पे क्लिक करेंगे। एक बच्चा बोल रहा है साइनैप्स आईएनआईसीटी के लिए काम आएगा, डेफिनेटली उसी के लिए बनाया गया है। साइनैप्स इज अ डैम्स सेट ऑफ नोट्स फॉर अरेंज्ड सिस्टम वाइज, मतलब जो हमारा जो नॉर्मल नोट सब्जेक्ट वाइज होते हैं उसको हमने सिस्टम वाइज अरेंज कर दिया कि सारा कार्डियोलॉजी एक जगह कर दिया, सारा न्यूरोलॉजी एक जगह कर दिया, सारा रेस्पिरेटरी एक जगह कर दिया। इट्स अ वेरी गुड रिसोर्स फॉर द फाइनल किल।
Okay, we have a very interesting query. Yogi says, ma'am, I'm taking a nap of 25 minutes and it increases my productivity. But then the students around me are studying and I start feeling guilty. Don't be. Okay,
अपना
please
सोच, अपना सोच।
understand. Quality is more important than quantity. Always keep it as your priority. If you feel taking a short nap is increasing your productivity, which is actually a proven fact, please do it. But ensure that it's a nap, it's not a whole meal by itself, right? Okay.
So I think we've taken most of the queries, and we again leave you with a magical thought. And to believe in that, you need to look around in life. And you see many people who were, you know, apparently stuck, apparently stuck. One fine day, suddenly you see them massively successful. सो ऐसा जो हम सोचते हैं ना कि सक्सेस सीढ़ी बाय सीढ़ी, सीढ़ी बाय सीढ़ी ऐसे जाता है, ऐसा नहीं जाता। इट गोज फ्लैट 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 फ्लैट, मतलब यू आर इंप्रूविंग एवरी सिंगल डे, बट द लाइन इज हॉरिजॉन्टल। दुनिया को दिख नहीं रहा कि तू जीत रहा है, लेकिन तेरे अंदर इंप्रूवमेंट आ रही है टिल द टाइम यू फाइंड दैट क्रिटिकल पॉइंट इन द एंड व्हिच इज योर टिपिंग पॉइंट एंड यू सी अ वर्टिकल राइज। उसके बाद दुनिया कहती है कि यार ये तो होना ही था, इसको तो जीतना ही था, इसकी तो कहानी आनी ही थी। नोबडी सीज द हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन, एवरीबॉडी सीज द वर्टिकल राइज। वो तेरे साथ भी होगा। You need to identify, introspect, find that zone which is stopping you. That is your tipping point. ईमानदारी से लिखेंगे, कमेंट में लिखेंगे, टेलीग्राम पे लिखेंगे, मैसेज में लिखेंगे, लेकिन ईमानदारी के साथ। एंड डोंट राइट अ एसे ऑन इट। पूरा ऐसे नहीं है उसमें, सच सच एक ही जो तू अवॉइड कर रहा है। पूरे ऐसे के बाद जब मैं पूछूंगा ना, आखिरी लाइन वही होगी, तू पूरा सब कुछ बता देगा। मैं पूछूंगा ग्रैंड टेस्ट दिया कि नहीं सर, वो तो अवॉइड करो, वो सच है। सच वो है जो आप अवॉइड कर रहे हो। मेक इट हैपन, यू विल सी द चेंज।
Okay, so we will leave you today with the homework that I've asked you. Everyone is going to write down on a piece of paper and they're going to write down one single thing that they feel they can do, they should do, because this is what they have been shying away from, this is what they've been avoiding, but it will make the comeback that you really need in your journey. It will bring the tipping point that you're looking out for, right? Send it over to either Dams Delhi Telegram official channel or my Telegram official channel or to Dr. Sumer, and we will give you the strength that you need to push forward. Okay?
We wish you all a very productive, happy day ahead. Keep reminding yourself you're just one step away from magic.
Yes. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.